And here we are. This time we are in Braga Stadium, even though it looks nothing like this in real life. But yeah, we are facing them for the very first time on the pitch. Not a skippable match. I don't even remember if we actually skipped the game with them. But either way, just before I forget, I want to say that this was the first season that we actually I showed off all the games, etc, etc. Now I'm only going to show off the games that actually matter a little bit, like for example teams that we have yet to play in the Portuguese league. I have actually a list. We have yet to play against Vitória Football Club, Boa Vista, Chaves, Nacional, Santa Clara, Moreirense, and that's it. There's still 5 teams we've yet to face on the Portuguese league. And another update. Ooh, that was bad. That was really bad. Okay, just giving him caution. Yeah, that was actually quite bad. I mean, he did stop him, but Bane, he did touch the ball though. So I don't know what's happening with there. But either way, before I forget, Arcas is now the highest rated player in our team once again. He has risen up to a 76, and I completely forgot that Ivo Rodrigues is actually a left winger. So okay, that was a weird cross. So I actually placed him on the left and changed Arcas over to the right. He's still a second striker, but I completely forgot that Ivo Rodrigues was actually a right winger. So he is now a left winger, I should say. So he is now back to being a 74, as he previously, like he normally is. Like that is his. My God, that was nearly a goal. That is his proper overall, and that was nearly a goal. My God. Okay, I know that we came to win, but this might be a difficult game. I mean, we won against Benfica 1-0, skipping the game, so we should, in theory, win against Braga. Even though it was simmed. I mean, oh, that was a bad pass over to Stewart, but whatever. But still, in theory, we should have the advantage. Castelladine won the ball and was removed from him, whatever. If Rodrigues has the ball once more. Castelladine was there, but okay, I think I see that we do actually need a defensive midfielder. I mean, our players are actually doing quite well without Hetic, but the team's overall rating just goes higher if I have 3 attacking midfielders. And Stewart grabs the ball. He tried to get it through, but that was a weird pass by the goalkeeper. Does he always do passes like those? Ball has been removed again from Braga. Over to Ritzmaier, over to Stewart, over to Ivo Rodrigues, sends over to Stewart, and that... Did he attempt to shoot? Or... That was weird, that was incredibly weird, but still, they've yet to do a single shot, and I believe we have yet to do one ourselves. Serrano has the ball once again, over to Ivo Rodrigues. Over to Stewart. Stewart has the ball and he lost it. That is a mountain of a man. And oh, that would have been something spectacular. Who is the number 31? That was something. That was really something. Yeah, the goalkeeper just passes the ball like that every time. I believe that is Stewart. I think that is Stewart. I think he is the number 31. Okay, the ball has been passed and it is now halftime. We're doing okay considering they are the better team, even if it is just by half a star. We're doing quite okay. Yeah, we only did the one shot on target. They did two. They already have one corner, one free kick. They are doing quite good considering everything. And our passes have not been the best. Okay then, time to actually do better, I believe. We need to do better. I know we can do better. This is the best club in the world, or at least it needs to be. Oh, Stewart! Stewart has the ball. You can pass it. You wasted it. Oh, God. That was quite a good attempt. Coca now has the ball. Andre Horta sends it over to Diogo Figueiras. He can cross it. He does. But my defenders are there. Hitzmaier is there as well. And a ball is out for a goal kick. Because it touched one of the Braga's players. Caldemir is in. Murilo is out. Okay, Maisonial, will he pass it? He will pass it over to Serrano. Serrano will send the ball over to Hitzmaier. Hitzmaier over to Serrano once again. Over to Casteldin. Ivo Rodrigues. Casteldin once more. You should pass it. There you go. Over to Stewart. He tried to shoot, but he was still very far away, and there was a defender between him and goal. So that, I don't think that would ever happen, to be honest. Arcas now has the ball, sends it over to Daniel. Daniel over to Ivo Rodrigues. A through ball and a goal. Who's number 31? It is Stewart. It is Stewart. He has been on top of the game for quite some time. He wanted to score. He was very close to scoring, and he did. He already did a couple of attempts, and finally, after God knows how many, we get the 1-0 advantage. Just a 1-0. Just a one goal, but it is enough. It is just enough. It was by the skin of the teeth. But a goal's a goal. I mean, Braga can have all the possession they want and can shoot all they want, but if they cannot score, what's the point? We just ding it over in there, and it is a goal. And there we go. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that guy's name. I'm sorry, but that is a very difficult name for us Portuguese people to actually pronounce. The ball is out for Chaves, for Braga. Send over to Ricardo Horta. Will he cross it? He will try, but Bain is there, and another defender that I'm going to say is Serrano. Stewart has the ball over to Ivo Rodrigues. He tried to pass it, but there was a player from Braga over there. Over to Hitzmaier. Oh, I love saying that name, Hitzmaier. That is incredible. Over to Casteldin. Casteldin is now on the left. He could cross it, but see, the goalkeeper just... The only way he can actually pass the ball is if he is laying down. Interesting. Coca has the ball. He tried a long one. Maisonial has firm hands. He will never let a ball like that in. Unless it is a Ronaldo or something, it will be quite impossible. Okay, Stewart has the ball. Sends it back over to Serrano. Serrano over to Ivo Rodrigues. Over to Casteldin. Back to Ivo Rodrigues. Crosses it low, and it is another goal, this time by Arcas. What a beautiful game. Arcas stepped up, and we have secured the EuroLeague. We are going to the EuroLeague, boys. Just be sure of that. The Chaves was never able to actually go to the EuroLeague before. We're going this year. Next year. We're absolutely going. We're probably going to have to qualify or whatever, but I don't care. Look at that. That was, again, by the skin of the teeth, but a goal is a goal. And Arcas did step up. Our captain, that was quite something, wasn't it? First it was Stewart, now it was Arcas. Now, only Ivo Rodrigues is left to score, but honestly, he's called a terrible. Will the nickname stick? I think the nickname will always stick. Okay, Francesco now has the ball. He has lost it, but that was quite something. Is it Arcas that's doing the... Okay then. Ball has been cleared. It is Arcas that was the barrier, just a one-man barrier. Okay, João Palhinha now has the ball, but nothing came of it. Maisoniel now has it. Over to Serrano, over to Bain. Bain sends it over to Castelin, back to Serrano. Serrano has always been on top of most of our attacks. Over to Stewart. Stewart should send it back 3 minutes of at a time, but no, he doesn't send it back. He sends it over to the right, but nothing came of it. Giorza now has the ball. Over to Ivo Rodrigues, and nearly. You wanted Ivo Rodrigues, you really wanted to score a goal, and that was quite a game. 2-0. It was not a 1-0 win. That was way better, and they're still ahead of us by 1 point. They are still ahead of us by 1 point. Hopefully that will change in the coming weeks. Okay, here are the results. Rio Ave won 1-0, Belenenses won 1-0, Benfica won 2-0, Chaves won 1-0, and we won 2-0 against Braga. That was a good result. Vitória Football Club won 2-0, Vitória Sporting Club won 1-0, Santa Clara won 1-0, and Porto drew against Sporting Lisbon. The table is exactly the same, and as I stated at the end of the game, we only have 1 point in difference to them. They have... Yeah, okay, then they have one more victory, two less draws, and one more defeat. But we have a better goal difference. That is good. We are catching up to them. I know it doesn't really matter, to be honest. We already qualified for the EuroLeague. Well, not qualified, but we are qualified to partake in the EuroLeague. So it doesn't really matter to me. I just want to keep this position. We are 11 points ahead of 6th place Vitória Football Club. They actually got a very good... Vitória Football Club and Sporting Club are actually doing quite well, considering that they were quite bad at the beginning of this season. And Chaves really did get the total victory. Look at that. Chaves made it look easy by winning again their away game 2-0. Here's what Bain had to say about his team victory. Winning the game and keeping a clean sheet is about as good as it gets. What can I say? I was locked in today. Yes, you were. I mean, you did get a foul, but you're doing quite well. We have an away game against Chaves. It is the antepenultimate game. We have won 1-0. Tondela Moreirense drew 0-0, Sporting won 1-0, Rio Ave won 2-0, Porto and Portimonense drew 2-2, Belenenses won 3-2, Benfica and Vitória Football Club drew 2-2, Boa Vista lost against Marítimo 1-0, and Braga won. So it is still a cat and mouse game for the 4th position. Braga are going to make it difficult because I'm just going to show it to you guys. Okay, has been training. Okay, good. Has anyone improved? I believe no one has improved. We are on the 33rd game now. There's been a lot of transfer offers. I'll do that in the back on other way. Yeah, we have one game against Marítimo and the last game against Vitória Sporting Club. We have 1 point in difference to Braga. And yeah, I really like to win. Where is it with my... Did I get a new offer from Belenenses? No, thank you. No, thank you. I really don't want to. And I don't actually... Oh, and I forgot to show you guys. I'm not going to be playing any of these games. I'm going to skipping them because after the final fixture, we have a game again, a testimonial game against the old boys. So we're just going to wave them goodbye. That should be good. They're obviously going to give us a trashing, but honestly, that really doesn't matter. That this is now the final day of the season, and that should be the end of the 1st season. So let me see the. Actually, I can just show you the transfers because I'm actually going to refuse all of them, I believe. Actually, we can sell Yankov. But do we have another center forward? No, we do not. No, we do not. But currently I only have one center forward. Give me a moment. No, we cannot sell this one. He is part of our bench, so we cannot really sell him. We have a new player that the contract is been extended by 1 year. I'm actually going to get this guy, Mbombo. He is from Belgium. Even though this one is worth a whole lot more. He's also a left back. And he doesn't really ask for much. Can I... No, actually, I'm sorry, Mbombo, but the cock is actually... the cock. No, you know what? It's not really worth it, to be honest. I already have a good left back, so I only need another one. So I'm sorry, but I don't want you. I want Mbombo. Because he's quite okay. He is, I believe, also... No, he's not younger, but whatever. Yeah, let's accept the terms for Mbombo. Mbombo is now part of our team. He should be arriving soon-ish. And Garcia and Solar 71 rated. You are quite short though. 169 centimeters, not that high. Yeah, I'm going to ignore all of these, even though I cannot really buy anymore. Let me just skip the match. We are going to lose 1-0. Porto 1-0. Rio Ave Moreirense drew 0-0. Marítimo won against us 1-0. Feirense won 1-0 against Chaves. What about Braga? They drew, so they're still ahead, this time by 2 points. Vitória won 4-0, Benfica won 1-0, and Sporting won 3-0. 2 points in difference to us. Okay, let's advance once again. Stewart is now a 75. Good, good, good. There is a lot of things happening, and this is the last fixture of the Portuguese league. Hopefully we win, and the Taça Portugal placard has just ended on our beloved GD Chaves. I know it says CD, but it is actually GD Chaves. We're in the first round, which is simply unacceptable, unfortunately. And Arcas has received an offer, but honestly I am never selling him. I'm thinking that I might retire, most likely, whenever he retires, unless he goes to another club, which is whatever. Yeah, I still don't know what we'll do, but not much happened. Let us skip this match. Hopefully we win and Braga loses or draws. 4-win, Braga won. Okay, we ended up in 5th. That is okay. Braga won 1-0. Vitória Football Club won 3-0. I still cannot believe we won 4-0. God damn. Sporting won 3-0. Feirense won 2-0. Portimonense won 4-2. Moreirense drew with Santa Clara 2-2. Porto won 2-0 and Benfica won 1-0. And that is the final fixture. 60 points. And we're doing quite well. I mean, we're not going to advance any further, but we are qualified to partake in the EuroLeague, which is fine. We are, my god, we were 21 points away from Sporting and 28 from Porto. They lost 2 games. 2 games. One of them was against me. And I think I beaten all 3 of the greats. I beaten the top 4 as well. I'm fairly certain. So, this is the end of the table. We're just going to play the game against the old boys, the let-off game for the retiring players, and then we will end the season. Actually, do we really need to play against the game against the old boys? It's not really a proper game, so I'm just going to sim it. It's not really worth our time, to be honest. That's good. Serrano has improved. Yankov and Marcus Valent have improved as well. That is very, very good. So I'm just going to skip it. It's not really worth our time, to be honest. Job offers. I don't care. Really don't care. Okay, Daniel is now a protege. I've been offered the manager position of Wolfsburg. 2 players are made into the team of the season in Liga NOS. That is good. We start to offer you a contract extension. Great. Okay, great. Serrano has been looking good. A bit more playing time. I need to make a breakthrough. Okay, good. So let me actually accept the manager offer from. There we go. Yes, I want that. Yes, I can still change my mind, but I don't want to decline. I want to actually accept that. So all there is to it is actually do some things. Okay, I've absolutely rejected every single one of the offers that they made because I really don't want to. So, goal ranking, who was the best scorer? Bastos with 26 goals. Jonas was actually second and with 24. Third place goes to Mareka. Actually, I don't want to do that. Assist goes to Danilo Pereira with 17, Rafinha with 13, and Arcas actually came in third place. Do we have anyone over there? We have in 29th place, we have Stuart, Daniel, and Castelladine, and that is it. What about scores? I actually did not actually. Okay, Castelladine was our top scorer, followed by Ivo Rodrigues and Stewart. Anyone else on the table? Hetic with 5 in 30th position. Individual titles. Player of the season was Pepe, the top scorer was Bastos, assist leader Danilo Pereira, and best manager award Sergio Conceição from Porto. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And team of the tournament. Arcas and Castelladine belong in the team of the tournament, as they should be. The goalkeeper was actually Marafona. Okay then. So, all that there is... Actually, what about the Portuguese Cup? Who won it? Porto won it. So Porto won the league and they won the cup. So they're going to be facing Benfica for the Portuguese Super Cup, I believe. Obviously, that was from last season. So let us go forward in time, because we have played every single game that there is to this season, and then there's the friendly against the old boys. I don't want to play it. It's all no use to us, but we can get the cutscene. I don't even know who you are. I really don't know. Who are you? He's retiring though. Okay, Zamora actually wants Redmond. Let me actually see the team. So Falcao is retiring, Ashley Young is retiring, Cole is Pepe is retiring, Joe Hart is retiring. I cannot see the name of the other ones over there. That's a lot of players retiring. Pepe is retiring, that is Porto's captain. Oh, Dempsey is also retiring, and Pizarro is also retiring, and Cagliari. Why am I saying I cannot say it. Cagliarella. Whatever. They're all retiring. I'm absolutely going to refuse a transfer offer for Redmond. Is the only attacking midfielder I have left. Actually. Oh my, let us end the negotiations. I don't want to sell anyone. I don't really have the money to buy anyone. But let's just skip it. We're absolutely going to be demolished. Okay, 1-0. Wasn't that bad. Was really not that bad. And Serrano has gone up. So it was all good. Select my favorite player. So I've already selected Arcas. I've been absolutely loving Serrano. He has been very, very good. So we are going to select him. Where are you, Serrano? You've been very, very good. I also loved Ivo Rodrigues and Stewart and Castelladine. Castelladine is very good as well. But Serrano, he's been on every one of our attacks. I don't know. Yeah, let's select Serrano. He is going onto my favorite list of players. Yes, there we go. Let's forward time. Serrano is now the second favorite player that I've selected. And will we get a cutscene? Another job offer. I don't really care. There. Oh, now that is way better. Now we can work with that. We can get much better. We can get a lot better players. And there we go, Serrano, the second player that we've selected for our favorite players. Because he's been in every single one of our attacks. He is quick. He is very good. You have qualified for next season UEFA Europa League. Playing in this continental tournament will be a great experience for our players. Try and make your mark on the competition. Braga and Palestino. I don't want it. The club ranking has been updated. The fair players, okay, and there we go. That is it. Let me actually see my favorite players. We have Serrano and we have Arcas. 2 goals. That's it. He only scored 2 goals. My oh my. Okay, next time that I'm going to get a player, it will have to be Castelladine for certain. I don't want to sell Serrano. I'm sorry, but I don't really want to. And I just want to end the season, go on to the next season, because now we have 6 million in the budget for player contracts, 10 million in the budget. My god, that is brilliant. We can buy a couple of good players now. That is very good. I don't care about... Yes, I will remain the manager of this club. I don't want to go to another club. The name of this Let's Play is called The Brave Northerners. We were eliminated in the first round. We are now in the 208th position. We were in 5th. 18 wins, 10 losses, 6 draws. That was quite good. And the next season is now underway. Great. Let us now get a couple of players onto our team. We already got Mbombo, which is very good. Let's get a couple more. Okay, we are in the EuroLeague. Unfortunately, I have removed the music. I will always have music, obviously, but I don't want to have copyrighted music for obvious reasons. I actually got a little bit slow on the trigger to actually click to record, but that's okay. It was just a normal little video, just showing that we are playing against AEK Athens, I believe. So, what's been happening? So, in the schedule, we've been buying a lot of players. There's been a lot of negotiation days, as you can see. We drew against Ferenc 2-2, we drew against Marítimo 1-0, and we won against Rio Ave 1-0. And now we are going to be playing against AEK Athens. They are 3 stars, apparently. I do not know how many we have, but with all the money we've gotten, we have stacked our bench and our players. We are now, I believe we are better. They have a center back that is 76. But overall, everything that we have is better. Now we have Maisonial on between the sticks. We have Bruno Alves and Sipahic as center backs. Serrano is still our left back. Giorza is still our right back. Attacking midfield, attacking midfielders. We have Kovalenko, which we bought from, I completely forgot the name of the club, but it's an Ukrainian, though, the orange and black one. I completely forgot the name. Doesn't really matter. He was 74, or is already 75, and before the season actually began. Castelladine is 75 as well, and Daniel is 75. And forward we have Stewart, Arcas, and Ivo Rodrigues. On the bench we have Mbombo, which we bought. Bain is on the bench now because Unfortunately, he is a little bit worse than our team. This one we brought from our youth academy, Tie-Jung Chu. Tie-Jung Chu. On the bench is also Hitzmeier and Sausitu, which I think we bought, I don't remember. Luke and Okawankawa. I really love that name. We also bought Buruk, we've brought from our youth academy. Handworker, I believe we bought him. Tomasz is now here. Marcus Valent as well. Abdu Ali also bought him. Hedges on the bench. Redmond's on the bench. Yankovs is on the bench as well. Well, technically the bench is up until Okawankawo. I seriously love that name. And I completely forgot to change, for example, okay, Castelladine still the best, short free kick, Castelladine still the best, free kick taker 2 is still the best one, still Arcas, left corner kick, right corner kick, penalty kick is still Castelladine, and the players to turn attack are those. I don't know if I'm actually doing that correctly, if I should put the attacking midfielders to join the attack, but either way, we still have the same tactics, and we have everything. Also need to do some training. Yeah, Marcelo for Daniel. Thank you very much. And my team, okay, the ranking, my club ranking is now 208. We are getting really close. The other club that is ahead of us, the first one is Vitoria Football Club. Surprise, surprise that we actually got ahead of them. We are in the EuroLeague. Fine by me. And let me also, competition for the Portuguese Super Cup. It is Porto and Vitoria Football Club. So Porto is playing against, yeah, they're not gonna show me, but the Porto will play against the ones that were runner-ups for the Portuguese Cup. Interesting. Okay then, anything else I wanted to show you? I don't think there's anything else, to be honest, other than the table itself. We are in 6th position. We have already played 3 games. As I stated, I won 1 and drew 2 of them. We are ahead of Braga, but below Sporting Nacional, Belenenses, Benfica and Aves. Porto, they're not having as good of a season as last time, and I've yet to play them. I'm going to be playing them later, if I recall correctly. So we have a game there. So I'm only going to play this one this month, and for this season, since it doesn't really matter much, I'm going to probably sim all the normal games for the league. Hopefully we get good results and we get freaking Feyenoord. Oh god. Actually, I've yet to see my group. What is my group? Okay then, I am in Group B. Okay, let's check the groups. West Ham has been paired by Basakesir, I don't know that club, and Celtic and Slavia Praha. Roma has been paired with Feyenoord, AEK Athens and Chaves, which is us. This is actually quite a tough group to beat, to be honest. Benfica, Wolfsburg, Nice and ADO Den Haag. Athletic Bilbao, Crystal Palace, Shakhtar Donetsk, that's where I got my center attacking midfielder. And Crvena Zvezda, I don't know how to say that. Sporting is with Borussia Mönchengladbach. I will never know how to say that. And Nantes and Fortuna Sittard. I also don't know how to say that name. Milan, Getafe, Fenerbahce and Krasnodar. Real Sociedad, Saint-Etienne, Braga and Venlo. Okay. Manchester United, Besiktas, I don't know, CSKA Moscow had something before CSKA Moscow, and Young Boys, and then Chelsea, Lokomotiv Moscow, Anderlecht, Apoel, I don't even know where that is, Real Betis, Torino, PAOK, Partizan, Lyon, Bologna, Eintracht, I don't know how to say that name, Marseille, Werder Bremen, Utrecht and Vitoria Football Club. They're in the very last group. We have quite a difficult group. Athens, I believe we can win, but Feyenoord and Roma, they will be quite difficult games. I'm fairly certain of it. I believe it is time we actually get going with the first game of the EuroLeague.